Welcome to Can Do Canines graduation. I'm Jeff Johnson, the Executive Director here at Can Do Canines, and we are so thankful that you're joining us today to celebrate these new life-changing partnerships. We want to thank all of the people responsible for making today happen, especially the hundreds of volunteers and inmate handlers who give a part of their lives training and loving these dogs. Without this support, we wouldn't exist as an organization. We're excited for you to meet these new teams. Mary Sue Kruger, a longtime supporter and former board president of Can Do Canines, will be sharing their amazing stories with us. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy our graduation.
In 2013, while attempting to help a woman, Ray became the victim of a gang assault, which resulted in a traumatic brain injury. A lovely lab golden retriever mix named Henley helps Ray navigate his days. Ray's right side is weaker than his left. He walks with a limp and has no peripheral vision in his left eye. Until he learned about Can Do Canines last year, Ray managed these conditions on his own. Now Henley is constantly at his side to pick up dropped items, bring his medical bag, and retrieve his cane. Ray says, "She's good about bringing my shoes, even if one has the foot brace in it, which makes it a little awkward to carry." Ray's grateful to everyone who raised Henley and made her the dog she is today. It's not a one-way relationship. It's like she helps me, I help her, and helping her helps me. I feel like having a service dog kind of completes a lot of the healing process. Congratulations to Mobility Assist Dog Team Ray and Henley. Dr. Shekunov is a child psychiatrist on Mayo Clinic's Inpatient Child and Adolescent Psychiatry Unit in Rochester. Mackenzie is the nurse manager of the unit. Together they handle the newest member of the care team, facility dog Bueller. The 3-year-old black lab goes on morning rounds on the unit, participates in patient group sessions, and works individually with patients as well. During rounds, Bueller enters the patient's room with Dr. Shekunov. Then, with permission, he gets on the bed with the patient, who often pets or snuggles him throughout the meeting. Mackenzie says, "Some of these kids haven't had safe adults in their lives, so if they have trouble connecting with the adults on the care team, Bueller might be the answer." Dr. Shekunov says, "It's so special what Bueller can do and what an amazing dog he is. He's become an integral part of our team. We can't thank Can Do Canines enough for the investment they made in him." Congratulations to Facility Dog Team Dr. Shekunov, Mackenzie, and Bueller. After an auto accident in 2020, Jason's left leg had to be amputated below the knee. Black Lab Emmy is Jason's mobility assist dog, who is helping him move steadily toward renewed health. During his recovery, Jason moved into the lower level of his parents' home, but stairs were a constant and painful issue. Too much movement could cause medical complications for him. Now it's Emmy who navigates the stairs when Jason needs something on a different level. Jason says, "She loves going up and down stairs for me." With Emmy to retrieve the little things, Jason can focus on the big things, like the exercise his doctor recommends to keep his strength up and his weight down. With Emmy constantly at Jason's side to help, there's less stress on everyone. Jason's incredibly grateful for Emmy's assistance and everyone at Can Do Canines, saying, "I can't imagine my life without Emmy. She's so helpful and such a source of comfort in a cold world. Thank you so much." Congratulations to Mobility Assist Dog Team Jason and Emmy. Colleen enjoyed the help and companionship of her hearing assist dog Elsa for 10 wonderful years. When Elsa passed away 2 years ago, Colleen took time to heal from her loss before being matched with Elsa's successor, a reddish-yellow lab named Louann. Colleen explains that Louann loves people. Even though she's trained to alert to a wide variety of sounds, The doorbell is probably her favorite. She knows there's people that she gets to meet. Colleen adds, I'm grateful to have Louann. Besides having her helping me, she keeps me busy. The two go on walks, attend church, and go shopping together. Colleen is easily brought to tears when thinking of all that Can-Do Canines has meant to her over the years. She is not only a graduate, but is often seen volunteering in various ways as well. Now with Louann by her side, Colleen is thankful, hopeful, and excited. Congratulations to Successor Hearing Assist Dog Team, Colleen and Louann. Joe has used a wheelchair since he developed complete paraplegia in the mid-2000s. Daily life was difficult until he was matched with mobility assist dog Dreamer. The chocolate lab is a dream come true for Joe. Dreamer has a great personality and friendly demeanor. He picks up things Joe drops, opens and closes doors, pushes automatic door buttons, and even takes Joe's laundry to the washing machine. Dreamer gets Joe out of the house several times a day for regular mental health breaks. He also goes to medical appointments with Joe and helps keep him calm when needles are involved. Joe says, Dreamer makes getting out to do things so much easier. I can go grocery shopping and cook my own meals. To everyone who raised and trained Dreamer, Joe says, I can't thank you enough for the time and effort you put into these dogs. You've changed my life. Congratulations to Mobility Assist Dog Team Joe and Dreamer. Amy has epilepsy, which was compounded by a stroke in 2020. Little black lab Merrie is Amy's seizure assist dog, who helps her during and after the seizures brought on by her epilepsy. Before Merrie, Amy would often wake up alone after a seizure, wondering what had happened and who could help her. Now Merrie helps Amy revive by licking and snuggling. This eases Amy's anxiety and helps prevent more episodes. If Amy does have a seizure, Merrie can roll her onto her side while Amy's young daughter goes for help. Merrie's favorite skill is bringing Amy's medicine bag to her. Sometimes she's even able to bring medication when Amy's having symptoms before a seizure. Thanks to Merrie, Amy's secure being out in the world again. The two love to go on walks and check out local shops. Amy says, it's been really fun to see the community's response toward her. Congratulations to Seizure Assist Dog Team Amy and Merrie. Allie has neurosensory hearing loss, which means she can't hear certain pitches and tones. When her former assistant's dog Tucker passed away 3 years ago, Allie says, I lost myself. I didn't know what to do. Through a series of fortuitous events, Allie was given a border collie named Neddie, who is a natural for Can-Do Canine's owner-provided dog training program. Neddie quickly picked up the skills he needed to be a hearing assist dog. Allie says, he's the most lovable little alarm clock. He also lets me know when my phone rings and the minute I've dropped something. I feel safer and less like I'm going to miss important things. She adds, I'm grateful for all the help and support Neddie provides for me. He's the first thing I hear every morning, and he's there every night when I go to sleep. I know I'll never miss a sound with him. Congratulations to owner-provided hearing assist dog team, Allie and Neddie. Chloe has postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS. She also has chronic migraines. She has varying levels of pain and fatigue every day. Flare-ups sometimes caused her to spend the entire day in bed. Enter mobility assist dog Novah, who helps Chloe get through her day. The black lab brings her medication bag, fetches ice packs, and picks up dropped items. Novah helps Chloe save energy and builds her confidence, knowing she doesn't need to rely on another person for help. Novah can also provide deep pressure therapy by lying across Chloe's thighs to relieve her pain. With less fear of flare-ups, Chloe can study or enjoy one of her hobbies. She's grateful for every step of Novah's journey that helped her grow into the wonderful support she is today. With Novah, Chloe has stopped fearing that the rest of her life would be spent in bed and now feels confident in pursuing a career in healthcare. Congratulations to Mobility Assist Dog Team Chloe and Novah. Arian is a youth outreach officer with the Columbia Heights Police Department. Yellow Lab Kansas is the department's facility dog. These partners work together every day, visiting different schools in their district. The two walk through classrooms and hallways, checking in with students and staff to offer support, comfort, and a friendly face. Arian reports, Kansas greets students individually and sometimes stays in the classroom if someone needs extra comfort or a short break. She's very approachable. Her gentle, sweet nature helps her connect with everyone she meets, especially kids. He recalls a time when Kansas comforted a student who was having a tough day. Arian shares, she sat quietly next to them, resting her head on their lap until they felt better. She reminds me how important it is to be present, patient, and kind. She's truly making a difference every single day, and we're so grateful for her. Congratulations to Facility Dog Team Airreon and Kansas. Catherine was diagnosed with MS more than 20 years ago. Since then, she's had two can-do canines, Summer and Bing, and recently certified with Mobility Assist dog Pearl. Reduced dexterity in her fingers makes it hard for Catherine to pick up things with her hands. Pearl is happy to help with household chores like laundry. Once she even hopped right into the dryer to make sure she hadn't missed anything. Catherine is no longer able to walk and uses a scooter. Her Black Lab personal assistant presses push plates and retrieves dropped items, so Catherine doesn't have to bend over and risk falling. Pearl also carries Catherine's bag, pulls off her shoes, and provides deep pressure therapy to relieve pain. Catherine says, often when I'm doing a chore with her, I think about the hours of repetition and patience that volunteers put forth to produce a dog like this, who's such a good service dog for me. Congratulations to Successor Mobility Assist Dog Team Catherine and Pearl. Louie was born with cerebral palsy. He's unable to walk and uses a wheelchair. He depended on his parents and personal care assistants for support until a beautiful golden retriever yellow lab mix started opening doors for him. Harmony is in tune with Louie's every need. She lets others in the house know when Louie needs them. She brings him whatever he needs and picks up anything he drops. Receiving Harmony brought Louie hope. It felt great that I had additional help and that I could be more independent, he shares. She's generous with her support in other ways, too. She helps to calm me down when I get frustrated, he says. One day I had a bad day, and she knew it, and she kept putting her head on my knee. When asked what pleases him about looking ahead, Louie answers, knowing that I'll be able to gain more independence in the future. Harmony is an amazing helper. Congratulations to Mobility Assist Dog Team Louie and Harmony. Jill is deaf in her left ear and suffers profound hearing loss in the other. Even with a cochlear implant, she has difficulty locating sounds, understanding speech, and hearing in noisy environments. Jill applied for a hearing assist dog and was matched with a yellow lab named Breen. Jill explains that Breen alerts her to all kinds of sounds: alarms, phone calls, door knocks, cooking timers, and Jill's name being called. Breen even figured out how to alert Jill when her tea kettle was going off without practicing the sound. When they're in public, Jill says Breen's presence is helpful because others can probably tell why I'm not answering them if they try to talk to me. She adds, "Having Breen has made my life so much easier, giving me increased security, independence, and happiness. Breen and I have become a natural team. She's such a smart and friendly dog, and I'm extremely blessed to have her in my life." Congratulations to Hearing Assist Dog Team Jill and Breen. Sammy has cerebral palsy. She struggled with stiff, tight muscles and balance issues all her life. Walking was always difficult. 8 years ago, she was diagnosed with complex regional pain syndrome, which added to her challenges. Enter Parker the Poodle. Sammy describes some of the ways Parker helps her throughout the day. He opens and closes doors and drawers. He tugs off jackets and coats. He picks up things I drop and brings them to me. He even helps with laundry. Best of all, he makes my life complete and enjoyable. I wouldn't know what to do without him. Parker helps Sammy conserve energy so she can spend more time with friends. She says, "He gives me confidence in public. I feel a lot safer having my lifeline by my side, knowing that he'll always have my back while keeping me safe." With Parker, Sammy enjoys greater freedom and independence. Congratulations to Successor Mobility Assist Dog Team Sammy and Parker. After years on the Autism Assist Dog waitlist, 7-year-old Logan was matched with a beautiful golden retriever lab mix named Waverly. His mother Keisha says he was super excited to meet his dog and picked out all her supplies. She says, "I can see a difference in Logan. He's a little more grounded." She recalls Logan's tendency to bolt in public. Waverly's tethering skills put an end to that, giving Keisha a huge sense of relief. "He's so proud of her," she says. "He tells everyone, 'This is my dog.'" Waverly is deeply in tune with Logan's emotions. Keisha says, if he feels overwhelmed, he knows he can run to her for a hug and feels safe. As time goes on, their bond will only grow stronger. Logan will be able to become a little more independent. She adds, "There are no words to describe how grateful we are. We're so thankful to everyone who played a part in bringing Waverly into our lives." Congratulations to Autism Assist Dog Team Logan and Waverly and their family. Sarah and Katie are certified child life specialists. They take turns handling Irie, the first facility dog to serve within a child life academic program at Edgewood University. In the classroom, Irie demonstrates calming behaviors and medical simulations. She attends courses every day, carrying her Dr. Play kit. Sarah says, "Facility dogs have become such a great asset to the child life profession. We wanted to be innovative and demonstrate this to our students as well." Irie also works within the community, working with children and families affected by cancer, Down syndrome, and other medical needs. Katie says, "Irie brings joy and comfort and a lot of laughs to everyone." Sarah and Katie appreciate how Irie's training was personalized to meet the needs of their team. Thanks to her training, Irie is an empathetic dog able to sense her humans' needs. Congratulations to Facility Dog Team Sarah, Katie, and Irie. Jessica's lifelong struggle with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome was further complicated when a stroke paralyzed her right side and compromised her speech. Jessica needed mobility assistance, which came in the form of a golden retriever lab mix named Wasabi. As a mom, Jessica needs to be able to care for her family. Wasabi helps by picking up dropped items, opening and closing doors and cabinets, and getting help when Jessica needs it. Wasabi also goes shopping with Jessica, which reduces the stress of depending on strangers for assistance. Jessica says, "She's right by my side all the time. She's an amazing companion and helper to me." Jessica hopes Can Do Canine supporters understand what an assistance dog can mean to someone, saying, "Each dog that gets placed can completely change a person's life for the better. They help us gain back our independence." Congratulations to Mobility Assist Dog Team Jessica and Wasabi. Because of allergies in his family, Jeff knew he needed a hypoallergenic dog. After extended research, he found a stately black poodle named Leo, and the two enrolled in Can Do Canine's owner-provided Diabetes Assist Dog training program. Before Leo, Jeff's blood sugar crashed without warning. Now, Leo often catches these fluctuations 30 minutes before the glucose monitor beeps. By quietly licking Jeff's hand, Leo signals that it's time for Jeff to take action and take control of his blood sugar. Jeff's gratitude runs deep for everyone who had a hand in making Leo part of his life. "You don't just train a dog like this," he says. "You give someone their life back, and that's what they've done for me." Congratulations to owner-provided Diabetes Assist Dog Team Jeff and Leo. Tiff was born with spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy, which affects her limbs, her trunk, and her speech. When her first mobility assist dog Lenny passed away, she lost a lot of self-confidence and independence. Tiff's communication impairment made it challenging to train her successor dog, but Yellow Lab Tucker was eager to learn. By recording Tiff's voice, trainers taught him to recognize her sounds for Tucker's cues. Tiff says, "They helped Tucker learn how to understand my speech and involuntary movements." She goes on to say, "Tucker's by my side through the day, retrieving items that I need and drop, and I can always count on Tucker to get help when needed." She adds, "Having my assistance dog has made me feel more confident and empowered. My dog not only helps me physically, but he's also become a source of emotional support and companionship. Thank you again for making this possible." Congratulations to Successor Mobility Assist Dog Team, Tiff and Tucker. For years, Jenny missed important sounds when she took her hearing aids out for the night, once missing an emergency call from her sister. Now, hearing assist dog Maury catches the sounds Jenny can't hear. When the scruffy black Labradoodle hears timers, doorbells, knocks, or alarms, he nudges or taps and guides Jenny to the sound. Even in practice, he lights up with excitement. "Gentle," Jenny reminds him, laughing as he practically dances at the chance to alert. She even adjusted her phone so texts ring like calls, giving Maury more chances to do what he loves. He also brings peace of mind to Jenny's loved ones. They know that Maury will alert her if there is an emergency. Thinking of the people who raised and trained Maury, Jenny says, "He's a happy, eager dog, and that's definitely because of the people who loved him before I loved him." Congratulations to Successor Hearing Assist Dog Team Jenny and Maury. "13-year-old Pico used to wander away from his family frequently. Now, Autism Assist Dog Waylon keeps Pico safe." Pico's mom, Sarah, describes the golden retriever as a handsome boy with a calm old man's soul. During training, it wasn't uncommon to find Pico lying on the floor during breaks, with Waylon cuddled on top of him. Soon the two became inseparable. Pico has always related to animals better than humans, said his stepmom Rachel. So having Waylon, that he needs to be aware of and take care of, makes him more aware of himself. For example, when he would have just walked into a street without checking for cars, now he'll stop and look to make sure it's safe for Waylon to cross the street. Sarah says Waylon has given Pico so much independence. They can walk around the neighborhood together without a parent. He's the perfect fit for our family. Congratulations to Autism Assist Dog Team, Pico and Waylon and their family. Annabelle has Friedreich's ataxia, which causes difficulty with walking and speech. After her first mobility assist dog Vino's life was cut short by a tragic condition, Annabelle was matched with a black lab named Kira. Annabelle is living on her own at college for the first time, so Kira is a helpful roommate. Annabelle describes some of the things Kira does for her. She gets me juice from my mini fridge, helps me carry my shoes to my room, and pushes buttons to open doors. Having Kira pick up objects from the floor is especially helpful, so Annabelle doesn't end up on the floor herself. Overall, she feels the day goes a lot smoother. Knowing that many people have been part of her assistant's dogs' journeys, Annabelle says, the work they put into training the dogs makes a person with a disability's life a lot more comfortable. Kira has made a big change in my life. Congratulations to Successor Mobility Assist Dog Team, Annabelle and Kira. Leah, Rose, and facility dog Ina work with pediatric mental health patients at Children's Minnesota. Together they help bring happiness and healing to children in their hospital home. The Black Lab Golden Retriever mix visits her young charges every day. Ina's visits can include calmly walking with a patient or snuggling with someone in crisis. Ina's cleanup skill of picking up items and putting them away is also a valuable tool. When a patient must prepare to move to a new living place in the community, they often have anxiety. Ina can use her cleanup skill to help them pack. Leah says she's been such an asset, helping patients through transition and during times of crisis. To those who raised and trained Ina, Leah says, thank you for helping her grow into the people-oriented pup she is. She's brought so many smiles to patients' faces. Ina's an integral part of this team. Congratulations to Facility Dog Team Leah, Rose, and Ina. Jo often experiences dizziness and has numbness in her hands. Her first mobility assist dog, Winter, helped her by picking up dropped items, which helped Jo avoid falls. When Winter retired 3 years ago, Jo applied and was matched with successor dog CJ last year. The yellow lab literally picks up where Winter left off. CJ picks up anything Jo drops and performs as a laundry assistant by tugging the clothes basket. He opens and closes cabinets so Jo doesn't have to bend over. To practice his retrieving skills, CJ and Jo play a game where he picks up 8 scattered tennis balls and drops them into his own special basket. With CJ by her side, Jo has more ease and independence, secure that sweet CJ with his big paws is always ready to help. He makes my day so much better, she says. He gets me up in the morning. Congratulations to Successor Mobility Assist Dog Team Jo and CJ.